Hello my world, this is your boy Golden Boy, and I'm really grateful that you clicked on this video again, and we really appreciate that you are watching our videos wherever you are. So there's something that happened in Ghana, and there was supposed to be a pan-Africanism speech which was supposed to be held with Malema, Peter Obi, and Piolo Lumumba, and this lady from Zimbabwe. But it is so unfortunate that this thing never happened, and some people are very angry, and this is what was their reaction.
Ghana should bow down. We as Ghanaians should bow down our heads in shame. All those calling for this, because in Nkrumah that we hail is a Pan-Africanist.
Right.
We have the Boy Center here. It's Pan-Africanism. So now there's a Pan-African movement in Ghana, and the so-called star of West Africa or Africa is now saying that there shouldn't be Africanism. What are they trying to tell us? So we want to see the powers that be saying that there's not going to be Africanism in Africa. This is not about whiteness, this is not about blackness, this is about Africanism. So why are we now fighting the Soviets? It has always been so. Our leaders always want to suppress in order for them to corrupt. There are citizens that they use to corrupt. They don't want them to be educated. They want them to be fooled. They want them to be downtrodden. They don't want them to be spoken as I am, because they might be thinking I'm an activist. I'm trying to change. So that yes, there's a leaders that doesn't want us to climb down. They don't want us to bring us to the table. They are the old men. Look at African leaders. We have people 80 years all over the world or all over Africa who are African leaders. We don't have a youth. So if Malema, who is 42, will be 43 soon, is trying to revolutionize Africa, we should be able to say, yes, this is a start. If Peter Obi is revolutionizing the democracy of Nigeria, the youth should be able to embrace it. So this is what we are all calling for. That this is a harmless program. I think in every aspect of life, there's going to be an obstacle. This is just a harmless obstacle that we have to cross. The youth should not be dismayed. They should not be discouraged by programs being cancelled. They should always understand that, yes, there are going to be obstacles placed ahead, be the powers be, but they should still persevere, because Africanism is a core, and they should do that in order to enhance our life, because we need this. These are some of the things that we need.
The Ghana Nkrumah is no more. The Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana is no more. But there are other Kwame Nkrumahs of Africa. Professor Lumumba on a flyer, a young leader, I will run here. Dr. Arikana on a flyer, for free, I'll run here. Julius Malema on a flyer, I'll run here to listen to Julius Malema. Peter Obi on a flyer, I will spend the last penny to be here. I stand here as the General Secretary of the over 12.5 million Ghanaian students of this country. To my knowledge, almost all student leaders in this country were invited to this convention. Why? They know this is a convention that will ignite the voices of Africa. They know this is a convention that we would have to listen to the other Nkrumahs of other countries. I got here and I'm told that powers from above have stopped the program. I'm sad. My constituents have come 12 hours, 16 hours from the hinterland to this place. They are going back home without nothing. I am sad. The very speakers that were invited in this country, they are going back to their hometowns. What are they taking about Ghana to that particular country? Why? The question is, why? A very sensitive day like the 7th of January, a constitutional day, a democratic day, a convention like this is... What? I'm sad.
Yes, now I heard you have seen what was happening, that many people are very angry, and they didn't expect this thing to happen. So for example, you'll find that someone came away from just from other parts of the world, of the African countries, and then they get disappointed at last minute. That was something that was very bad. Now we want to talk about somebody that is President Nana Akufo-Addo. So many have said that Nana Akufo-Addo always speak too much of grammar with no actions. So you can see that in Ghana there was something called bad leadership, and that's why maybe it contributed them not that Pan-Africanism event not happening. So do you think that Nana Akufo-Addo is a weak president? Because if you don't tolerate, if you continue being this way, then we should wake up, and we should wake up our folks leaders, since they are trying to enslave us for every long time. Now because of them and their incompetences, the whole world has taken us for granted. The whole world has taken us for granted. The world hates us, and they trying to disrespect us. So in this, apart from getting disrespected, then I think this guy can also discriminate us, even to terms, this thing they are trying to call loans. They'll give us loans in more interest, and there's be a lot of exchange of goods, and which will be in terms of dollars. Now when the way Pielo Lumumba talked and in other videos, he said that Africans are still lagging behind. For example, we are still not having that coin. We are still not having that 1 shilling, that one money that can unite us for trade across the world. Many Africans still are trading outside the world, and they feel that when they trade with dollar, then they feel more special. Now if you don't wake up, then I think that our leaders are still sleeping, because the more we wake up, we as youths, we need to wake up as early as possible. Otherwise these guys will continue to enslave us. So in this crew, do you think there's someone who we think we should leave out? Because in most of the comments I found out that people are saying that Peter Obi is a sellout, is someone who is always a flyer, and that this person is a banned sellout, and many Nigerians were saying that Africans should be very, very careful with what they crop of the leaders that represent them in the struggle against colonialism. So one person said that Obi was named in a Panama papers operating offshore account, allegedly with money stolen from a state. He was a governor in Nigeria. He's going to be a Western mule in the African movement that Africans are hoping for the only time to succeed. The same way people are trying to say that Malema is also a sellout. He's not someone who need to be in that lead. But that is someone who was trying to say. I'm not saying that Peter Obi is a sellout. It is someone who was trying to maybe this is someone who doesn't support Peter Obi. So for a long time you can see that immediately after the election ended, you'll find that Peter Obi was having a heart to help his Nigerian people, and many youths came out in support of Peter Obi. But do you know what happened? That is their own problem. Now I want us to talk about Malema. Now people are not trying to people right now, because the election is coming, campaign. There's a campaign in South Africa. People are trying to tarnish Malema's name, and they're saying that he's someone who cannot be a president. Now let's see what will happen. Now I want my friend to consider to finish this part which we were talking about, then we call it a day, and it will be episode 74. Let's go.
My name's Rafael Nyantika. So it is a blessing in this God, considering that we now understand that most African leaders are lobdogs of the Western countries. Most of these Western countries, our African leaders try to copy what they do, and this was what is leading to the now colonialism.
Yes.
That's modern colonization.
Yeah.
That event in Ghana was just shameful to African leaders. Those people pretending to be the Pan-Africanism, that was just shameful. However, unknowingly giving a call to Pan-Africanism more gas, it is not yet Uhuru, which means in Kenya, not yet freedom. We are not yet already there.
Yeah. So you'll find that we are still not yet. You'll find that someone.
So that's why we encourage always that our African youth to rise up and save our continent. For better leadership, for better economic growth and political environment. For development.
Because if we don't wake up right now, then I believe that we are still being colonized.
This is the time for youth, especially the youth, because the youth, we take a large percentage of our population. That's why we encourage the youth to rise up,
Yeah.
to open their eyes and see, to save our continent.
Yeah, and I need to add this, that you'll find that in Africa, that you'll find that a politician is trying to bring a small project. You'll find that this project is just a small project that even one person can do it. Then you'll find that he's saying that you spend millions of money.
Exactly.
But in a real sense, this guy has eaten people's money. So this is something that if youths don't wake up right now, especially during elections, we air our voice, then will lead to a trouble. We'll still struggle, and there will be a modern slavery, modern colonialism. Yes, so this is the end of this video, because we don't have much to say about this video. Otherwise, it was really a shame to what happened. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Golden Boy, and you?
I'm Raphael Nyatika.
Raphael Nyatinga is my new partner in this video, in this channel. So we'll continue bringing you awesome videos. See you in the next episode 74.